What's up, Full Ride Nation? Back for another one. All y'all that don't know me, Christopher Foreman, D1 Walk-On Turn Starter, here to help you guys with all your basketball hopes and dreams, here for your daily motivational. Here to answer and help you with all your basketball hopes and dreams. So look, I had a question sit down to me, and the question was, what are college coaches looking for? So I said, okay, I think that's a good question. That's a legitimate question. So I got a list of I'm gonna just do a quick list of 5 things that college coaches are really looking for in players. And so I think this will help you guys as you guys are on this journey trying to get these scholarships and get your recruitment. So I'm not gonna make it long. I'm not gonna belabor the point. But number 1, they are looking for people with good attitudes. So irregardless of how good you are, coaches want to believe that you're coachable. So more so coachability, more so I guess than an attitude, because coaches want to understand and know that when they check you out of the game, you're not going to be throwing your arms around, cursing him out, acting a fool in a game, showing out because you're unhappy with being checked out of the game, or you're unhappy with something that the coach has called. So definitely looking for a coachability factor, and that is regardless of how good you are. Secondly, they are looking for consistency. And when I say consistency, I mean, again, in all of my videos, I tell you guys the importance of being consistent. They want to know that when you check into the game, they want to know what they're going to get. They need to know whatever you specialize in, they need to know that you're going to be a specialist when you check into the game, whether you're starting, coming off the bench, or what have you. They're looking for that player that's consistent. And we ain't just talking about the game. Your consistency has to run through practice. It has to run in the game. It's got to run in shoot around. It's got to run in the classroom. We're not just, because remember, you are a student athlete. So if you're not getting your grades, if you're not going to study hall, if you're not doing the things that you need to do to be eligible, then you're not even going to be able to be on the team and be helpful anyway. So you have to be consistent in your life, in everything that you do, weight room, everything. So that's 2. 3, they're looking for good communicators. And what I mean by that is you want somebody who's able to communicate on the floor, a person that is going to call out screens, a person that is going to talk on defense, a person that's active on offense, that talks on offense, that is a good communicator with the other players and even the coach. You're looking for a good communicator. And those are things that's going to help you in your life in general. 4, like I tell you guys, defense. I don't care how good you are at offense. If you can play good defense, that's going to be something that helps you stand out. And a lot of people don't want to and don't like to play defense. So if you can make yourself a good defender and be consistent at it and do this day in and day out in practice and in the games, you'll be loved by a coach. You'll get recruited by some teams that you never thought you'd get recruited by. Some coaches you never thought would be looking at you will be looking at you if you play good, solid defense consistently, take on the challenge at all times. Irregardless of what the result is, that you take the challenge on and you're giving it your all. A lot of times people don't want to play defense because they're afraid of getting embarrassed. They're afraid of getting crossed up, dunked on. Whatever the case is, none of that matters. If you're playing tenacious defense, all of those things are going to happen. But the fact that you are playing hard, the fact that you are working to slow that other person down, the fact that you are taking on the challenge to go after the best player or the best players on the team, that shows heart. That's another thing that they're looking for. Number 5, heart. They're looking for heart. They need a guy who has heart. They need a girl who has heart. They need a player who has heart, who has got the I will never quit mentality. Doesn't matter what's on the scoreboard. It doesn't matter. I'm not quitting until that final horn sounds. Because I've seen a lot of players with skills and no heart. And they'll be good. They can do this and that. But then when it's light competition, but when it's heavy competition, they're nowhere to be found. When the game gets out of reach, looks like, or they feel like it's over, they're nowhere to be found. Anyway, they're nowhere to be found. And that just shows a lack of heart. Heart can carry you, again, onto a ball club that you never thought that you could be on. It can carry you to a school and to a level that you never thought that you could be on. All right? So that's 5. If you guys want me to compile another list of a little bit more, you guys let me know. But those are 5 things that college coaches are looking for, and those are 5 things that can allow you to stand out to get that scholarship that you're looking for, or get to the level that you guys are trying to get to. Hey, Full Ride Nation, y'all know the drill. I'll see you on the next one. Let's compete.